All right, for the ones that are watching or the ones that are going to watch this stream, I hope everybody having a great Wednesday. I just want to say that for the ones that were that were, you know, kind of wondering if I was going to be on or not tonight, which I am, as you can see. Um, just had a little bit of slowness in me right now, not because of medical issues or anything like that. It's mainly because I needed to eat and everything was kind of just going a little bit later today. But I made it um, before 8 o'clock or before 7 o'clock, so that's always good, eh? When I come in before. And besides that, I always try to be on as quick as I can, but sometimes it's hard to do so. um, I don't know. Today is kind of strange. I have all the stuff I gotta do today, or not today, but next week. I got a lot of things. I would have done it earlier, but because of the situation that I'm in, I can't call my family doctor like today because they closed their doors or closed off their telephone until Monday. So basically, they don't. They're for some reason they're just not um, working as much. They're in, and I can understand day by day that they have so much of other stuff and in that, but I tried to be the best that I can to do, their bidding. But you can't really rush things when you have medical stuff. But the only thing I can do is just simply just wait, you know, and just tell her, my doctor, telling her the situation of my problem, the situation with Crohn's disease instead of colitis. I was hoping that I will have colitis because I've been told that colitis is something that they're going to be putting me, or colitis that I have. They double check saying that everything is all right. It's mostly in your lower bowel, and all that stuff. But they'd never gone a feral whatever examination, meaning they didn't do like a CAT scan when I was younger. Now, I was in my late 30s when I got this diagnosis, but I was 45 when I got Crohn's disease. So I don't know if it means that I'm a late bloomer or what. I don't know. There's a lot of things too. I heard that you can get it at a certain age. The age is before 30, and the other one is before you're senior, like in your 60s. About 60, 65, but not in between. So I think I'm category of between 30 and 65 is that or maybe 70. I'm not too sure what age it is. I'm considered in between, meaning that maybe I'm a very rarity person that don't get this diagnosis until later in life. So that would mean that I would be um, a late bloomer, in between a late and early bloomer, I guess. I don't know. It's so weird that I have this condition and I haven't gotten diagnosed when I was younger. And this is really weird. Like I did explain to the doctor that I had problems with my gut and everything else, and wondering why. Give me a second here. Giving me like stuff like what is happening, you know, like why is this actually happening towards me, you know, like why. I think everybody does that, right, when they get diagnosed in a late stage or later in stage, but not like a senior stage or anything like that, but more of a mid, like a mature stage. You know, when you are mature, it's people that are 35 and over. It's usually what is called um, mature level. Where under 35, it's just um, not mature, or that's what I've been told. But I don't see it that way. I see it like this. And now I'm going to tell you, and you probably figure about this. There are different things in ages, okay? Every 10 years, it's always different. Okay, from the age of 20 to 29, it's the age of, what is it called? Terrible 20s. That's what I call it. Terrible 20s. Now, when you're in your 30s to 39, you're in the range of what is called. Hey Ben, how you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. um, 30s. If you're in your 30s, it's called forgetful 30s. Now, the reason why I say forgetful 30s is that people will start saying, "Oh, do you remember this? Do you remember that?" And then you just want to say, "Shut the hell up," or something like that, and to them and all that stuff. And then you're just like, "No, I don't remember." And then they start remind you of that time so they can bug you about it. Well, that's what you call the forgetful 30s. Now, I'm in my 40s, so I'm in this, which is lost, days confused and lost for a male or a female. Most males in their 40s will, not a lot, I'm not saying a lot of you would do this, but some of the males, even the ladies, will be like this too in their 40s. What will happen is that they will start looking at the younger generation, and then they look at the person beside them or themselves in the mirror. That's what you call daze. You're seeing yourself and looking, and you're kind of dazed. Lost is when you're like, what can I do? You know, and confused is like I, like not in a sexual or any way. It's just you feel like you don't have that spunk that you used to have, or your wife might not have, or your husband might not have it. So you go after someone that's younger. And that's usually the case in the 40s, when you're in your 40s. 50s is the age of I feel young when you're in your 50s. From 50 to 59, you feel young. You feel like you can own. You get a nice sports car like a Lamborghini or a Porsche of some sort or something like that, right? And then when you hit in your 60s, like, ooh, I can't wait to see my grandchildren. You know, it's one of those exciting times. You know, you get to see your grandchildren and all that stuff. But when you hit your 70s, when you hit your 70s, everything starts to feel, a loss of husband or a loss of wife, maybe a loss of child from something, or simply your friends might be passing away in front of you and you feel kind of lonely. So 70 is the age of loneliness because your friends, some of your family might be busy with other things, and all that stuff. But when you hit your 80s, this is where most people in their 80s would say. It would say, I wish I were dead. And the reason why they say that to themselves like that is because they feel lonely, right? Because they lost their husbands in their 70s, and then their children are all growing up and they have their own grandkids, so they're kind of in the way of being lonely and lost and just simply just not feeling good. And a lot of ladies in their 80s will feel like this. When they're in their 90s and they're in good health, they start saying to themselves that I feel forgiveness, you know, that they feel forgiveness in their daily lives. They feel they're proud, they got other people coming in, they're getting more friends as they get older. And when they hit the mild mark, which is 100 years of age, they would say, you know what? They would give the finger to whoever, and they would say, "I'm still here, bitch. What are you gonna do about it when you hit 100?" And that's some people will get up there and saying that I survived this long, and I'm proud of being 100. Sooner or later, it's gonna surpass 100, and it's gonna be 110, 120, 130. Right now, I think the oldest is 114. I think. I don't know if the rightful age, but I think it's 114. It's the last time I think was. Don't quote on me on that, but that's what I see, right? So as we get older, and as we get older, we're like that, right? And as we get, or as we see younger people, they're going to feel the same way as they age up, which is something that would be totally different. And I like to say that, I like to make it so that people could say, you know what, you're right. That is true. How I feel and how some people feel, you know. Luckily for me, I don't feel lost, I don't feel confused or dazed in my daily life because I never experienced what love is or anything like that. Never. I don't have my own kids, I don't have anything else. But I'm basically the opposite, where I always will feel lonely because I've been I just because of barriers that I have, I cannot be able to do anything without those barriers telling me this and that and rejecting everything that I do. Instead of saying, I'm proud of you, I like who this person is, I hope that you stay with her and all that stuff, I will never get that. I will never get it from my mom or my sister. I will never get that. And the reason why I will not get that is that I will never be able to get what I like to get. I like to get myself something, but I'm kind of stuck in a situation where people are so scared they won't even try. And when they know who the people are, they definitely are too scared, you know? And as much as I do try, it just seems like once they see who my family is, it's like, sorry, I don't feel good, or no, it's not you, it's me, and all that shit. And I'm just like, forget about it. I'll just say you're too weak. And that's what I would say. I would say, I'm sorry. I shouldn't. And that's what I would say. I would say simply is that you're too weak-minded, and too weak emotionally and mentally. Now I can get them coming back and saying this and that, but I would just say no, no, thank you. I know what you're thinking, and I don't care anymore. Because one thing is you don't want to escalate that argument, right? And because of it, it's their loss. It's not your loss. It's their loss. Whoever it is that is having a hard time and wanting to do, like for me, if I want to go out with someone that I think is attractive and very nice to me, I would definitely ask that person out. But as soon as they say, "Oh yeah, sure, let's go to your place," and all that stuff, and then I hesitate. I would hesitate because of my own family, their beliefs. I would say, "Let's go to yours instead for right now." And if they say why, and then I would just simply say, right now it's under renovation, and there's just no place for right now. You know, like just hazardous right now with asbestos. That's what you could say, with asbestos and all that stuff. And I don't want to get you sick. So you kind of have to do what is called a white lie. Now, everybody does it, including females. A lot of ladies will lie to you because of certain things like that, but they will have to have that understanding that, okay, he doesn't feel comfortable of me at his place right now, so let's just take time. And this is the point that I'm finding that a lot of ladies and some guys, not a lot of guys, but some guys, they don't take their time with a person to get to know him and to get to have the understanding of some things. When a lady knows you very well, then you can start having her saying, "Hey, would you like to come and visit my family?" And then this might be like a couple, maybe a year, 2 years, or something like that, or it could be less than a year. But at least that person will know me than compared to anything else. But anyways, if you guys are new here or just joining in and seeing what my streams are like, um, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you are new here, if you already have subscribed, please put a thumbs up or a like so that I know that you like this content, including this stream. I do talk a lot. Well, I don't talk a lot. Well, I guess in the streaming world, I do talk a lot. But I like to play. I like to play games. This is what I do. It helps me to cope with what I'm going through as a not a Crohn's, but a colitis um, person. So, Crohn's, as a Crohn's person, right? Not a colitis, but oh, oh, okay. What's this? Read, breed. Ah, maybe sometime I will. Because I did everything. I'm gonna just go into a battle. I hope you guys don't mind because I don't see. Yeah, I don't see anything right now, so I'm good for a battle. Ooh, I can go back to this one. There we go. Just give me a second here. I just want to see. All right, we're back to a priest. There we go. A mage. Okay, we're going to a wizard. Because I've done everything, so that's good. Alright. He's going to be a hunter. And we're back, so he's fine. Hang on. Okay. Okay, so he's a wizard. Alright, so I have to wait. He's good. She needs to be up there a little bit, so she'd be fine. And it looks like I need to get him up to being a fighter. Okay. Alright. Give me a second here. Alright, I'm good. Let's get going. Alright. L1. There we go. So I went to Subway today. I'm not too sure when I'm supposed to eat or when I'm not supposed to eat. I haven't seen my diet. I haven't gotten a dietitian yet. I haven't even talked to a doctor yet. My own doctor.
We don't have the numbers to take Lyriar by force.
Is there any good way to go about it?
It's important that we minimize casualties. We're going to need a landslide victory.
Seriously? I could have told you that.
I mean, we need to stun them. A single, overwhelming triumph.
Well, I don't know if you've looked at the map recently, but there's more than one castle between here and Lyriar.
Francisco. Please, go on.
This should be the first and last battle needed to secure our advance to the capital.
Kjorzin. And you think that'll be enough to get us close to the city?
I do, but with one caveat. The army led by Sir Cristobal must secure victory at the Battle of Lenoy. I believe the Empire leans too heavily on Caspar. The Lords take his victories for granted. If he were defeated, what do you suppose would happen if, in the very next instant, they received news that you had conquered Kjorzin?
They'd fold like a sack of wet oats.
And what if Cristobal doesn't win?
We'd have no choice but to retreat. It's definitely a gamble, but it's the best chance we've got.
Hey, now you're speaking my language. Count me in, brother. And here I thought this guy was some stuffy little bookworm. He's as crazy as the rest of us.
If you like this plan, it makes me worried.
It's a good idea in theory, but taking the castle at Kjorzin will be no easy task. Lord Abelard is no pampered aristocrat. He's known throughout the Empire for his valor in battle. Even if we do secure victory, he may not surrender easily. If that's the case, it will be difficult to sell the narrative that we conquered by storm.
A fair point. He did serve as the sword of House Sigwulf, after all. Perhaps a letter from King Abramo would sway him to reason. In any case, appealing to Lord Abelard's vainglory will be the crux of our strategy. First, I suggest you hide most of our troops in the woods near Kjorzin. Meanwhile, the remainder will masquerade as the main force and make a frontal assault.
You want to bait them into an ambush.
Aye. With any luck, the enemy will come out from behind their walls and make a countercharge. If our diversionary force feigns terror and retreats, Lord Abelard is bound to pursue. At that moment, we strike with all we've got.
Understood. Let's move forward with this plan. Everyone, study these maneuvers and prepare for battle. This is our first step to taking Lyriar. Victory is our only choice.
Here we go. Into battle. Alright, so we got some archers I need to get rid of. Okay. Oh, they're all tightly in there. Okay, so looks like they're going to be hiding. Some of these arrow guys are going to be coming up here with them. So the best way is take out these guys, and when these guys right here come up here, that's what I imagine that's what's going to happen. But I don't know if it will happen, but we'll see. Is this how it's supposed to be? Like, okay. Begin battle.
Careful now. We need to draw out as many of them as we can. Then we launch the real attack. Hold your positions until I give the signal.
Okay, so...
Now let's begin!
Okay, so I gotta do that, looks like, with those two.
Faith will never betray me.
Ram the gate. Oh, pardon me.
I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
I wish to speak to the Lord of Kjorzen.
So, the traitors finally arrived. I'll die before I treat with the likes of you. Open fire! Rip them to shreds!
Sheesh. Are they even aiming? This is a lot more archers than I expected. It can't be helped. Let's fall back for now.
The enemies are retreating! Ah! Look at them go! A bunch of mangy dogs turning tail at the first sign of resistance! At long last, this is my chance out of this accursed backwater and back into the Emperor's good graces. Open the gates and run them down! Don't let a single one escape!
Hold on. Doesn't attacking with such a small number of troops seem suspicious? We should proceed with caution.
What does some mewling priestess know of such things? Your task is to heal my wounds and remain silent. Nothing more.
Haha.
Damn it. Didn't see this coming. They're giving chase! Retreat!
Alright. Now the point is to bring them into the trap so that they'll be able to charge them, eh? Hold your positions.
Here we go!
Defend.
You got it!
Defend. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. You gotta bring some more of them here. Hold positions.
It's a shame, spilling blood on such a nice day.
Okay.
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
Okay, here we go. There we go. They're inside, so that means they will start attacking on each side just so that they won't be able to get. I'm still good though. Oh shit, got me good. But I got you better. Okay. It's alright. I'm good. Now they're in. Okay. Attack.
Enemies in range! The time is now!
This is how you do it.
It's an ambush!
Haha. You suckers.
Damn it! Of all the absurdity! Hold fast! They're just a pack of petty traitors! Target the troops in the center! We'll wipe out their ambush in a single sweep!
No, you won't. Oh,
We'll
shit.
see about that! We've got them isolated! Take them out before reinforcements arrive!
Yepers. Alright. And we're gonna do
Let's get it done.
We're gonna go like this. And then we're gonna do this, and do this, and do this. Whoa! Oh, shit. Okay. Now.
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
Do this. Go right here. Oh! Oh, he gone.
Ooh.
He gone. Tell ya, he gone.
Let's roll! Where are we going again?
He's gone. Alright. So.
Lady Marshall.
And he's gonna be fireball right here. Ow. That hurt.
Don't fight smarter, fight harder!
Okay, we're gonna make Hop go attack. He's gone. Alright. He's gone. Right on. This is what you do, eh?
Know what fools and drunks have in common? They
Dark
never
arrow
learn.
right there. Alright, so he's pretty much done there.
I'll see it through.
I wonder. Magic. And Holy Nova. Boom! There we go.
As long as Sarah's safe, this whole world can rot.
Okay, that one's pretty much.
I hope this helps.
Magic. Holy Nova. He's gone. Oh, maybe not. I thought he was pretty much gone, but he isn't. But it did at least get him down a bit.
It's up to me.
There he goes. He's down. Alright. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, so that means I
Understood.
this up here, magic. Okay. That one. Now.
No matter how careful you are, all it...
He's gone. Alright. He's gone.
Think deeply. Act quickly.
Oh, ow. Alright.
Simple enough.
Ooh, sweet. He gone. He's gone. Right on. This is how you do it, you know? This is what you do.
I'll do what I can.
Hang on, I do.
Whether words or swords, I miss nothing.
Oh, hang on, no. Back. No, 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 no. Back. I can keep him there and use. He's gone. So I took out the horse. There's still more horses though.
Go ahead. Open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
And attack. Right here. You're gone. Alright, there we go.
The destination doesn't matter. It's the people you're with.
Ah, son of a gun. At least I got a little bit of. I can't be able to.
No problem.
So. Here you go. Alright, he's good.
Yes, sir.
Let's put you up so we can heal. There.
Luck is on my side.
And okay, I'm good. Alright.
Light burns the brightest in the dark.
Okay.
Loud and clear.
He's gone. Right on.
Oh, light, lend me your strength.
Okay, what I no, I need
Acknowledged.
this guy right here. There we go. We're gonna use this one. Let's use fire instead. Okay. Alright.
Plans are like booze. Only good till they run out.
Looks like I got much. He's gone. Alright.
No sweat.
He's gone.
Right.
Alright.
All right.
He's gone. That was a big hit too.
Oh, gods! All the soldiers outside have been killed!
Do you think I can't see that?
My lord, you must pull back your remaining troops and defend this place!
Shut your mouth! When I want you in fights, I'll ask for it! Bolster our defenses! We have nothing to fear from a band of thugs with a few cheap tricks!
We've annihilated the enemy forces! Now let's take that castle!
Alright.
To live alone in darkness. Nothing can scare me more than that.
Okay, I need magic healing. Okay, there we go.
If you say so.
Coming right up!
Inventory. Healed. Right up. There we go. I'm not too worried because now I need a lady
Yeah.
right here. And we're gonna swap weapons. We're gonna attack. Alright. Now this guy right here.
Here it goes!
Don't worry, I'm fine. Okay.
If I fall, may the light find use in my death.
Okay. Heal. Boom. Alright, he's good.
I will bring justice to this land.
Magic. Healing. Even though he probably doesn't need to be healed, it's always good to actually heal people anyways. And it gets them high too, right? Let's see here.
It's up to me.
Let's see here, swap. He's gone. Boom. Oh wow, nice.
Out of sight, but not out of mind.
Looks like I don't have. And I can't, so looks like I gotta wait.
You got it, Cap.
I can handle that.
You got it, kid.
Don't worry though, I can use my magic. Nope. Can't do that. So, inventory. Use on myself. Ah! Sweet.
You got it!
There.
You may have notched a few victories, boy, but today you picked the wrong opponent.
Guess there's only one way to find out.
Cocky little!
Alright.
Faith will never betray me.
Alright.
Sure thing.
Okay, magic. Start. Oh, barely. Just barely. Okay.
People who run their mouths die first.
Here. Go up there. Okay, here we go.
As you command.
Ah. He's gone. He's gone. Sweet.
Tomorrow's a new day.
Okay, now. Three down. Okay.
Should have been more careful.
He's gone. Sweet.
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
Okay, good, good. Looks like I'm gonna
Not
have
everyone
to
can be
heal.
forgiven.
There he goes. He's healed now. Ah, level 24. Nice.
I hope this helps.
Healing. There. Right on. And for right now, I can't do anything, so he's in. They freezed them. Okay, that's fine.
The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory.
He's gone.
The stronger the heart, the sharper the blade.
And where's my bow and arrow guy? Okay, he did that. It's good to know. So where's my bow and arrow guy?
Here we go!
Okay, there's that.
You can do this. You can do this.
There we go.
Fine.
Getting down. Weaken them at least.
I may not be smart, but I know.
Don't worry though, I'm good.
To live alone in darkness. Nothing can scare me more than that.
Alright. Okay, good.
A solid plan.
Two healers is better than one. And now I can just like end turn. Yes. I need to get that lady. Like
Loud and clear.
what I need is her. No. Yes.
Yeah.
He's gone. Good. Just about there.
Know what fools and drunks have in common? They never learn.
I don't know. I can't reach him, but I can use this. Him. Oh, nice.
It's a shame, spilling blood on such a nice day.
There. Okay. Good.
Here goes!
Down again. Good.
Understood.
here. See if I can get any of them. Should be enough. Only 3. Damn it.
No problem.
Okay, should be good now. Okay.
I'll do what I can.
No. Heal. There. Now, in my turn. Okay.
No matter how careful you are, all it takes is one mistake.
Priestess? Pardon me for saying, but aren't you a little out of your depth?
I may be inexperienced, but you're the one interrupting a battle to hold a conversation. Now listen to me. You must retreat.
Okay. I don't know what your story is, but you have my attention.
Go ahead, open your mouth. I'll put an arrow in it.
Here you go. She gone.
Is this how it all ends?
Bear light. Ooh, nice.
Simple enough.
Actually, you know what? Let's go up here. Magic. Okay.
As you command.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
Right now.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
I can swap weapons.
Luck is on my side.
Now, the way this goes, I should be able to.
I will bring justice to this land.
Don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll see. Oh yeah, okay.
Don't fight smarter. Fight!
It's fine, because now the last hit,
Tomorrow's a new day.
he's gone. Yep.
No, let me go! Get away from me!
I had a feeling there was more to Albrecht than meets the eye. A victory like this. It's a good thing he already wants to stay. Otherwise, I'd have to beg him. The enemy's been defeated! Storm the castle!
Right on. Hey! Ooh, honored axe. Real light. Okay, that's cool. I know where I can put that one on. Nice.
Just as Albrecht had predicted, Eden secured victory at Kjorzen. Elsewhere in Linoy, Balistar's forces rampaged, his furious advance overwhelming even High Commander Caspar. In a series of relentless assaults, Caspar was driven steadily to his knees. With every victory, the Benarian army gained momentum, sweeping over the land like wildfire. Before long, word came from the front of a new development that shocked every soul in Benario, and none more so than Eden. Balistar had beheaded Cristobal and seized his position as High Commander. The change in Balistar's heart was nearly complete. And soon, it would erupt forth to redefine the very nature of the war. If you're gonna kill me, you'd best do it before news of Caspar's victory arrives. Otherwise, you'll be too busy fleeing for your lives.
Oh, haven't you heard? Let him up.
Ah, what are you going on about?
High Commander Caspar was defeated and captured in the Battle of Linoy.
Hogwash! Caspar is the right hand of the Emperor himself, the man united a continent! You expect me to believe he was outwitted by a pack of lowly rebels? Huh?
We're not just rebels anymore. We're the army of Benario, fighting on behalf of King Abramo. We know where your loyalties lie very well. But I'm told you once served House Seagwolf. Is that correct? The very same Seagwolfs currently allied with the Kingdom of Benario. I have here a handwritten letter from King Abramo himself. Amnesty for surrender. You can die today, or you can keep your land and title. The choice is yours.
Very well.
Alright, so that's good. There we go. Oh, no, I can't. I have to keep them at that one for a little bit longer. Okay, she can go now. There. Alright, we're good. On that part. Now. Where's she? Oh, she already has. He'd be the next one, I think. Oh, that. Maybe. Ah, there we go. There she blows. Now he's looking good. Alright. Now. Okay, he's still fine. But, need that. Oh, yeah. Okay, he should be fine now. But I saw someone with a gray. Yep, I thought I did. Right here. Boom. There we go. Okay. I wonder if there's... Nope. Okay. Alright. Let me see if there's anything else. Looks like... Nope, all good. Alright. So this is kind of cool because I got to do some of the stuff here.
Gather around, everyone. I'll keep it short today. Kjorzin was a solid victory we should all be proud of. But it's just a stepping stone. Lyriar is our objective, and Ferta Gate will be the real test. So enjoy this, but don't get comfortable. We've got a long way to go. In the meantime, here are your new assignments.
Nice.
That's all for now. Dismissed.
All right. Alright, there we go.
Yes. It's a good start. And there was hardly any blood lost on our side.
Albrecht said we needed an overwhelming victory. Think this fits the bill?
And then some. I have to admit, he's been a tremendous asset to our cause.
I know. I can hardly believe it. Let's hope it's not too good to be true. It's all going just like he said it would. So what do you think, Marshall? Do we have a chance?
Speaking for myself, the most dubious part of Albrecht's plan was always right here, at Kjorzin. After today, I'm not sure what to expect next. Anything is possible. Word of this victory will certainly ease the road to Lyriar.
That's good to hear. just wish I believed it.
Eden, you need to have a little more faith in yourself. This may have been Albrecht's plan, but it was you who chose it. You who saw it through.
Thank you for saying so.
Lady Marshall, pardon me a moment?
What is it?
If I may, I'd like a word with Eden when you're through.
With me? Not Marshall?
Correct. If you have the time.
Sure.
Huh. Here we go, I gotta talk
What
to
is
him
it?
now.
What's with that serious look on your face?
Rumors about Ballastar are spreading. They're horrific.
You mean about him killing Cristobal and naming himself High Commander?
That's only the beginning. It gets worse. I've heard other rumors. Whispers of whispers. Massacres in occupied territory.
By our side? No way. I haven't heard anything like that.
I understand your skepticism. It's possible this is just Imperial propaganda, taking advantage of what happened at Hollisburg. We certainly gave them ample ammunition. Whether or not those rumors are true, they're hurting Ballastar's reputation.
Which means a problem for us, one way or the other. What a headache.
I'll try to obtain more concrete information.
Okay. I'm counting on you. I should share this with Albrecht. Have you seen him?
I ran into him at the Southern Guard post earlier. Quite the strange fellow. He was staring rather intently at the ground, as I recall.
The ground? Why?
You'd have to ask him.
Okay. Well, anyway, thanks.
Alright, so I gotta go over that way. Oh boy. This way. For the ones watching or the ones that are new here, if you like this stream, please put a thumbs up and subscribe. If you are new here, if you already have subscribed to this channel and you'd like to see some more, please, and don't be shy, put a thumbs up or a like, whatever you like, so that I can keep going on what I need to do.
Welcome.
What are you looking at?
I thought I caught a glint of soulstone on the ground. You may be aware that all magic derives from enchanted ore. We call this ore soulstone. Yet for something so important, we know very little about its origins.
Right. I'm with you so far.
Interestingly, there are numerous sources that indicate, at one time, spellcasters did not require them.
They did magic without soulstones?
Indeed. Any number of ancient records speak of a time when certain people could freely manipulate the elements. Water, fire, wind, lightning. My late master spent much of his life studying such individuals, and passed his research down to me. He postulated that such individuals may still walk among us today.
Okay, this is a lot of information. Why are you telling me this? What's your point?
I'm not sure how to describe this, but that raw elemental power. When I passed you near Hesset's, I sensed it.
So, you think someone among my troops is some ancient, magical whatever?
No, not really.
Look, I hate to disappoint you, but my pals and I are just a bunch of small-town mercs from Lanetta. Granted, we've picked up a few others along the way, but nobody like what you're describing. sorry to say this, but whatever you're looking for, I don't think it's here.
Of course, I could be mistaken. Or it's possible the power I'm seeking simply hasn't shown itself yet. Forgive me. My thoughts on the matter are jumbled. Even I don't know what I'm talking about. Perhaps the vaults of Lyriar will hold more answers. After we take the city, of course.
I swear, every time I talk to one of you magic people, I walk away confused.
Welcome.
By the way, there have been some ugly rumors floating around about one of our allies, Ballastar.
What sort of rumors?
They say his troops have been slaughtering people in the countryside. Allegedly. But right now, it's just gossip. Nothing's been confirmed.
Even so, it's likely to affect us.
My thoughts exactly.
If I may, I would like to request a meeting with everyone tomorrow. I will give this matter some thought.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, look at that. Not bad, eh? Okay, alright, so where do I need to go? Oh, I need to go to Sarah. Alright, coming up, yeah. Sarah, here we go.
Hello.
Hey, Sarah. How are things going around here?
Oh, hello, Eden. Things are the same as ever.
Is something bothering you?
Don't get me wrong. I enjoy cooking for the camp, and I'm grateful everyone seems to enjoy it. But I do wish I could add a little more variety to things. I'm sure everyone must be sick of eating the same 3 stews by now.
Well, I for one can't get enough. But I know what you mean. It's a shame you have to work with such limited ingredients.
You know, my Klaus used to say certain monsters are edible. Is that true?
Sure, some of them. I mean, not hellhounds, obviously. But we've had Elkapon plenty of times.
What's it like?
A bit like chicken, but spicier. And bigger. And it tries to eat you back.
Do you think it's possible to get some around here? I'm certain a new dish would be good for morale.
Elkapon meat, huh? Hold that thought. I'll see what I can do.
Hey, we're gonna check. Okay. You know what? Where's the attendant? Okay, so... Ooh, look, it's a pit to put, the sewage in, I guess you can say. So anybody goes over here, they throw it in there into a pit, and then they just burn it. That's where all the horse dung is, eh? Ah, there you are.
Hi there.
Hey, you usually keep a close eye on the food situation. Seen any Elkapon?
Around here? No. Why? You got a craving, cat?
You could say that.
Oh, man. Now I'm thinking about that stew Robert makes. Maybe you could try checking with Porter. He barters with soldiers a lot, so we might have some laying around. But if he does, you have to share. You got me all hungry for it now.
We'll see.
Alright, so I gotta go this way. Looks like it. Look at the horses, man. A lot of horses. I should tell you a story about a horse one time when I was a kid. Now, I was probably about that I could remember faintly of. I must have been around maybe 5, between 5 and 7 years of age. I went to my great aunt's horse ranch, and she was really, really good of a lady. She likes to talk a lot, she loves to talk. And when she talks, you listen and everything else. But there's a flaw about her, and that flaw is that she's ADHD, hyperactive attention disorder. So I went and I seen her, like when I was younger, and there was a horse, and they were cattle ranchers. It's almost like the Great West, but not in the South, but in the North, and between uh, Saskatchewan and Alberta, and they're from Saskatchewan. So I got to feed, but the horse at that time startled me, like it scared the crap because I could feel its teeth, right? And I didn't mean to do anything. It's just I got jumpy as a kid. I wasn't good that good for the horses. But back then, it was like something that I like. Even though as a kid you are afraid of it, but you're also a admirer of a horse. And a lot of people will say, horse ranching or horse riding and all that stuff is actually the best. Now, several years later, I was in my early 20s and I got to see her again. And this is my uh, great aunt Lulu, Lou something. And after when I met her, she was, when you look at her, she was like in her 90s, eh? She was like in her early 90s, and her husband passed away like he was 101, I think, 100 or 101 when he passed away. And she's, I think, like 10 years younger than he is, and she was like 90 something when she passed away. So she had a great life. She had a spunk into her. When you look at her, she just, what you call it, she just a really good lady that likes to help out, but she has restrictions and all that stuff. But it kept her alive. For a long time. People with ADHD or ADD or anything like that, just as long as they're active, they can actually stay alive for quite a long time. Especially if they don't drink or smoke or do any drugs or anything like that. They do fine. And believe it or not, I don't think she ever had. I think she was a diabetic though at the end of her when she gotten older, but she still lived in her 90s, like mid 90s. And I was surprised that she had all that energy the last time I heard. Now, I was going to go and visit her again, or we were going to go and visit her again, but she ended up passing away not too long, probably about 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, around there. She passed away because she was there, and she got to meet some other relatives on my dad's side when he was alive. But he was pretty much he passed away, and my sister and went, and same with other cousins gone. I wanted to go, but I just ended up couldn't. I was stuck where I was, and I'm stuck where I am today. Now I don't know if it happened in Kenora when that happened, and I think it was like, it was quite a while ago, so it was just something that I wish that I could like do, like I wish I could have seen her for the one last time. But people just like to hold me back. They don't. If I don't go, they don't go. If I go, they go. Like people just gotta understand that I don't really want them to be where I want them to be. I want to go away, but with my condition, flying wouldn't be good. Now, I don't know if you guys know about this, but having Crohn's and colitis is very, very tough on the system. Now, you can go and fly and all that stuff, just as long as the bathroom's available. But if you're having a bad time with your inside, your bowels and all that stuff, and you can't seem to stop because it's just flushing you out, you could be in serious trouble, and it could be in serious, a lot of things. Now, that jet that flew in the United States, a person that had explosive diarrhea on the plane. Now, because of it, there is nothing that you can say or anything else like that to say, having this problem is and maybe he had something before and it upset his stomach, and maybe that could have been it too. Anybody could get really sick at any time, either on a plane or either in a vehicle, a train, a boat, even on a plane. There are some people that are they just can't hold it in. Like if you're on the boat, well, obviously you're gonna throw up, right? If you're in the car and you get motion sickness, that's another one that would be significant. You got a whole bunch of different problems with different people, and you just, nobody knows what will happen in the near future. You know what I mean? Like, you can say, well, let me do this or let me do that. Like, how would you know what to do or what not to do? It's not up to say like you or I. It's only up to the person if they're feeling good. But if they're not feeling good and their flight is that day, postponing it and everything else is going to be a hassle. So the only thing you can ask for is to make sure that the bathrooms are ready. If you need to use the bathroom, there are like 2 or 3 bathrooms in the plane these days, depending on how big the plane is. Sometimes it could be 4. And that means if you have 4, there could be 1 upstairs and 3 on the in the normal level. 1 in the front, 1 in the middle, and 1 in the back. And usually there's another bathroom for the cockpit for the people like the flight, the flight attendants and the flight people. They all need to have the bathrooms in this flight. But there is really nothing else you can do, you know? You can go for it, you can do a lot of things, and it's just a lot of different um, objections, something that deals with a lot of things that need to be well done. And objectives, that's it, objectives, or something. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close to the word that I'm looking for. Um, there's just, you can't control your body, no matter what. Even if you're healthy, you know. But if you ate something like food poisoning or something before you're on the plane, or early that morning, and then you got upset stomach, you went into the thing, you hold on to whatever is in your system, and all of a sudden it just comes out like like a fountain, or with lava coming out, whatever it is. You can't stop the nature of what's going to happen in that. The only bad part is that if you're in a plane that only has like one or two bathrooms, you're kind of stuck in that sense. But anyways, just keep going.
Welcome back.
Hey, Porter. I've got kind of a strange request.
Oh, I like the sound of that. What can I do for you?
Do you have any El Capon meat around?
Fancy a little rustic country cooking, eh? As a matter of fact, I do have some El Capon breast. But I should warn you, I got it raw and had to cure it myself. And salt's not cheap out here. And since it's already a specialty item, that means the price is pretty steep.
I've heard you take barters?
Depends on the offer.
How about I give that bird to our camp cook, and in return, you get 2 plates of whatever she makes. Or you could hang on to it and try to sell it. Of course, if it goes bad, you'll be broke and hungry.
You're a tough negotiator. All right, I'm in. It's all yours.
Haha. Right on. Gotta go back. And here we go.
Hello.
I come bearing gifts.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Wait just a moment, and I'll get the cook fire going.
Alright, so
Hello.
this and this.
Hey, Sarah, how's that? Whoa. Whoa, that smells incredible!
Normally with poultry, I'd make a soup or a roast. But with meat this heavy, I figured I'd try grilling it like a steak. Though I'm worried I might have over-peppered it. Here, first bite. But I haven't even tried it myself yet, so be nice.
I'm sure it can't be that bad.
So, what do you think? Aiden? Are you crying? Oh no, I knew it. I did add too much pepper.
Sarah, this is the best meal I've ever tasted in my life.
Wait, really?
Yes, really. Are you a goddess? Have I died and gone to meet heaven?
Okay, now you're scaring me.
Sorry, it's good. Really good. Do you mind if I take another? I have to share this with Robin.
Please, be my guest.
Alright. Time to go back. Gotta go that way. Looks like... This is kinda... I always like these type of games. Once I start getting my toes into the water in this type of game, I'm just unsure if I'm gonna like it or not. But once you get used of everything, you're whoa. You're gonna be just crazy about it. You know what I mean? It's like one of those type of games that you're unsure of, and then when you play it, it's like, wow, this is a good game, and in it. But here's the bad part, though. Some of these games like this have a short life. You know, a life span in the game. Even though I talk a lot in the game and kind of sit here and chat with you a little bit, I find games like this should be a little bit more longer than being shorter. Like this one here, like with everything here, I like to see it at least 80 or at least 60 hours at least, you know? 60 hours of this game completely and going the rate that I'm going about over 2.5 hours to 3 hours in this game. It would add up all that, what I have, and plus, well, if you minus all the time that I do talk in this game, it should go at least 60 hours. You know, like 60 hours plus, but or just under 60 hours. But I believe I'm like 25, 30 hours or something inside this game right now, so, or maybe a little bit more than that. But it is something to look at in the way of knowing that this game is fun. It has a battle scene that you can go for. You can take your time. You can do like small battles here and there, and just doing what you like, you know. And it's just something that I like for this type of game. Now, other people are saying RuneScape. Well, RuneScape is an older game and everything else like that, but I don't think I really want to play something that old because I played something like that in the past. I want to play something newer where I can feel better at playing. Like this game here might be from the past, but I never played it. In the game, graphics are pretty stunning. When you see the breeze on the grass, long grass here, you get to see the horses and all that, and the movement of his arm. You know, it's not glitchy. It's not. It's not buggy or anything like that. This is what I like about games today compared to games in the back of the day, you know, like back, say, like 30 years ago. Games were different 30 years ago. It was not like what it is today. If it wasn't as close as this. The only time that might be close as this is when the cutscenes come, you know, like the scripts, you know, when they come and they talk and do whatever, and then all of a sudden, bang, they get this. So, what will happen if now you're talking, your lips are moving, same with that guy, you're understanding, you're seeing everything that's happening, you know, it's getting closer and closer. When time goes, okay, when time goes, time is starting to feel a little bit more faster now with these type of games than they were, like I said, 30 years ago, or even 20 years, over 23 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, you have stuff back then, even from 23 years ago, and look today, they're they're different. And you can see by like this guy's face right here. See how it's not like square like you would get? Like he is Like, they got the good way of how he looks, the way that he moves as well. The only thing that I find that I don't see here, if you look on the ground, there's no footprints. Like, none that are mine. Like, if I go here and here, you should be able to see footprints, but you don't. Even on the horse, you should see some footprints from the horse. Or at least, you know how the horse back legs sometimes dig? And you don't see that either. The tail is not whipping around, which is almost need to be dealt with, you know, like there's still some things that do need to be fixed, but I believe it will get there. It's getting there slowly but surely, but it needs to be, the word is called freely, you know? It needs to be freely inside. So when the wind hits, the wind is hitting on the horse starts shaking a little bit, the tail starts whipping around, and the bugs that are flying around, you know, are something to see. Now this game right here doesn't look like there's anything, but I know there's other games that might actually have that. Let's go in chat.
I'm not even gonna say anything. Just put this in your mouth and chew.
Okay.
So, what do you think?
I could die right now with no regrets. I love Robert's cooking, but this is something else.
It's a shame we can't just invite the Emperor to a feast. We'd have this war ended by dessert.
Did you eat yours yet?
Nah, I'm saving mine for the next battle.
What? But it'll be cold by then. Who does that?
What can I say? I have odd tastes.
Hey, look at that. Sweet. Alright. Let's go around. So there's two. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that, everyone. I get a bit of a sneezes. Oh, shit. What the... Alright, am I going the right? Yeah, I'm going the right way. See, even the movement, like how the guy's movement is going, in the way that he bends, see? It's almost like... It's almost not perfectly. Where was it gonna go? Is it going up? Oh yeah. Ah, look at that. Boom. Whew. So, right here.
Greetings.
I remember you from the battle.
Hi there.
You're the priestess lady, right? I'm surprised.
I beg your
to see you
pardon.
here. This is a joke. I'm your captive. Only bloodshed while we're secure the castle. Surrender, and I want you to always stay here with them. I'd rather... Okay. Story to treat Imperial prisoners. Send them the lion.
Whoa.
Lion of bar? Wait, you mean...
Ah.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Alright.
Well...
Oh, here we go.
Greetings.
Have you given any thought to joining our cause?
Absolutely out of the question.
Can I ask why? You don't strike me as a die-hard Imperial.
I know what your people did in Hullisburg. Do you deny it?
I don't deny what happened, but my troops weren't responsible.
And you yourself?
I was there. I tried to stop it. I failed.
Speaking sense in the face of madness is a challenge I know all too well. Still, you must understand, my faith is everything to me. Aiding others is my only light in a very dim world.
I feel the same way.
Then you understand why it's difficult for me to square my conscience with a cause like yours.
I won't argue with you. All I'll say is this. In this camp, you won't find a single soul that's okay with what happened.
Then you won't mind if I ask around?
Be my guest. Just tread lightly. It's a sensitive subject.
All right. Observe Eden's... I guess I gotta go this way. Even the trees. You look at the trees, and they should be moving like the grass is right down here. Same with these little things. These white little flowers here are not moving. So, if you look at it, it needs to be worked on a bit, but they didn't give it very much thought, maybe to get these things to move a bit with the wind. Once they do, then they'll be able to sync up with everything. Look at the flags. The flags are moving a bit. Not like extremely windy or anything. But you look around it, like these bigger ones, they're not moving as much. They're not even moving at all. So they need to really work on things like that, you know? Like even right here, this tent right here should be buffering up and down a little bit with the wind. You know what I mean? Like if it's a little bit windy, everything around should be a little bit windy, especially with these tarps. I need to go down that way. You know what? Keep pressing the wrong button. See if I can... Oh, I need to go over here. Here we go. Let's go.
Sorry, who are you?
Let's just say I'm an interested observer.
Okay, and why are you asking me about that?
I'm trying to get a sense for the mood in your camp.
I don't know what that means.
I was just wondering what your thoughts are on the incident. Do you feel at all guilty? Or responsible? How confident would you say you are in Eden's leadership?
What did you say?
I only meant...
Get the hell out of my face!
If you're wondering, I just finished up having my apple juice. I don't know what it is, but I'm craving for apple juice for some reason. And it seems a little bit more crazy, but lately I've been wanting apple juice. And I don't know if it's because apple juice has something in it that I need, and I'm always craving for apple juice now. I don't usually drink a lot of apple juice, but once I start drinking it, I will have it maybe for a little bit, and then I don't have it for quite a long time. But lately, I've been drinking it almost nonstop. I don't know. I don't know what it is about apple juice, but orange juice, I just don't feel like having orange juice more than I do with apple juice. I just don't know why.
How's it going?
Everything okay over here? I saw you talk to the Edie.
You mean that priestess lady who can't mind her own business?
Francisco. Snapping at people isn't like you.
I know, it's just... Who does she think she is?
She's considering joining us. She's got a right to feel things out.
Well, she's got no right to judge us.
You think we're above judgment after what happened?
Well, no, but not by some outsider. As far as I'm concerned, anybody who wasn't there has no place weighing in. Especially not some newbie. Not even a newbie. A wannabe newbie.
By that logic, a bunch of backwater mercenaries had no business questioning orders from Ballastar.
Yeah, you're right. Guess I'm still wrestling with things. Shouldn't have gone off like that.
We've got to talk about this stuff sooner or later.
Still, though, I don't like somebody being so casual about it.
Alright, gonna go this way. Sec. I gotta go this way, down here, over here. Oh. Oh, you bastard.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I was asking myself the same thing after it happened.
So what made you decide to stay?
My friends, mostly. Eden, especially. But more than that, I believe in what we're doing. Even if I don't always like the people we're doing it with.
And you're confident something like that won't happen again?
Honestly? No. That's why I have to be here. To make sure it doesn't. This world's gotta change. If I don't change it, who will?
I see.
Hey, no, that guy's a little bit better than the lady.
Hi there.
I saw you talking to Edie earlier. What'd you think of her?
She's okay. A little naive, maybe.
That's funny, coming from you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind.
You know, she kind of reminds me of Pavlo, back in Lanetta.
Huh? How do you mean?
On the surface, she's a good person with strong principles. But underneath that, she's kind of a gossipy busybody. Really into other people's drama. Oh, but underneath that, I think she's a good person again.
Thanks, Robin.
Oh, I swear, my butt hurts. Sitting too long. All right. I need to go that way. Alright, let's go this way then. You know, this is really fun because a lot of times, like for myself, and I don't know about you guys, but I like doing these quests around, you know? Like, when you do these quests, you're doing something that makes the game go a little bit longer than shorter. And I find it better that way than just missing all the good parts, you know? Even though a lot of people think, oh, this is boring, I don't like it, it takes too long with everything else, I just want you to fight and all that stuff. That's a lazy way of doing things, to my opinion. To a younger person, that might be not a lazy way, but for an older person like myself, it's not a lazy way. It's actually the best way if you look at it. You gotta go where you'll be able to have um, e- everything that you want, you know, in a great way. But sometimes it's a little bit difficult, you know. Might be easy for some, but others are skeptical or anything else, you know.
Greetings.
So, what'd you think? Are we as monstrous as you've heard?
Hardly. Oh, I've been terribly foolish, haven't I?
I wouldn't go that far. Your concerns are valid.
But my motivations aren't. Picking at scabs for my own curiosity and self-righteousness. Well, safe to say, I have some work yet to do before I go judging others.
So does that mean you'll join us?
I'm still thinking, but I appreciate your candor. It takes courage to own one's mistakes.
Better not to make them in the first place.
Hey! Right on. Let's go do some battles or something. Oh, maybe there's nothing there, but... Ah, look at that. Grab. Huh, okay. No. New visitors, which I already got one of them. Okay. I don't see any side missions that I have to do. So... I should talk. My camp is getting bigger, as you can see. That means there's one other camp that and it looks like it might be... So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Honestly, I did not know that I can actually do this with the Ah. Oh yeah, her. Should I talk to her? Merchant. Stella. Um, where is the I don't see her. Huh. Interesting. I don't know what happened to her, so. Soldier. Where the hell is this? Okay, Robbie. Back up. Just right here. Too bad you can't really go to bed in this game. Okay. Tindy. Okay, we're gonna go and check around over here. Looks like they had some problems or something. Looks like it's up here. Would be the next place. Maybe. I think right now I like what my options is with the people that I have. I haven't lost anybody yet, but when I do, at least I do have a couple people to look at. All right. Um, I think I'm gonna end it here for today, but I will be on again tomorrow afternoon around 1 p.m. or around 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing this game again this week, even into next week. Um, tonight was actually a good game. I wasn't as I wasn't as bad as anything else, but you know, a lot of things are happening in that in that way. Um, but I just want to say that a lot of times we all need to spur out our voices in some sort of way. But one thing is for sure is that there are so many people that don't really see themselves as doing. They think they're doing the right way, but they're actually doing the wrong way. If you look at my situation and you look at people in other situations, they're totally different compared to what you see. Now, a lot of times, if you see people on the news, on public, and all that stuff, it's just something that tells me that everybody is falling apart. Now, there's gonna be a part when people are gonna fall even further apart from each other because of what is happening to society. Doesn't matter if you're what who you are or what, if you're Republican or if you're neutral or if you're a liberal, doesn't matter, or a Democrat, I should say, a Democrat or a Republican. It doesn't matter who you are or what it is. Sometimes you just gotta look in between and get things there so that things will start to spurt on both sides. You know what I mean? Like if you don't, and you're only doing it on one side, you're doing it on the wrong way. Even on the other side, you gotta go down straight into the middle, you know, and then start putting whatever on both sides so that you can build a thing bigger and bigger as time goes by. And right now, with the politics and everything else like that, there's nothing like that. It's either one way or the other way, which is not really good. You know what I mean? Like you got some people that are pro this, pro that, this, whatever it is. Instead of seeing it down the middle and start sprinkling out, like say, persistent housing is the biggest thing, but because of one politician to another politician, they always argue and all that, nothing gets done, right? So why not get things done? Why not get these things done so that there isn't a crisis that there is today? And this is going to be really hard because what's going to happen is in the future is that um, people are going to be fighting over something that could have been solved with a long time ago, but they just want to keep wrapping it up around the stick, and then again we're around the stick. And what happens is us as the people that suffer throughout this whole time. You look at these greedy bastards in the politics, they're making money. They don't care. You know, they're making amount there, they're making amount here, they're making a whole bunch of amount. And the sad part is that they're not doing it for the right thing. They're doing it for the wrong thing. They need to have some sort of um, some sort of agreement that people can go for and say, you know what, maybe this is a good idea. Maybe this is the way that things should do. You know, we can grow as it is. Either it's the Republican side or the Democrat side. They got to go in the middle, and they're not going in the middle to spread out these things. Housing is the biggest one. Mental health. Like, if you got mental health, why not in the institution? Institutions can help out with that. And it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal, especially for people with mental problems. There's no help. And when they're there with their kids and family, they start thinking weird stuff and start doing whatever to them and then doing it to themselves. Give me a second here, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I said, institutions are the one things that a lot of people do not see. We need institutions so that we can put people that need help into there so that they can get help instead of being in prison. People say, "Oh, you should do this. You got to do that. You got, there's so much things." And yet, there's a whole bunch of people that don't deserve to be in prison at all. There is so much people that need help in a way that they don't have that stress. And you know what? People that have mental illness will end up going back to jail because they're even probably more violent than they ever been. And that's the case of a lot of people these days, especially with mental illness. Now you can say, "Oh, this and that, not this. Oh, he should be in jail for life and that." I look at it that they shouldn't even have jails for people with it. There are some people that are really questioning on the situation, but with their mental state, they should be not locked up. They should be somewhere where they can have peace of mind, get to know, make sure there's no, objects that he could use to hurt someone, and just kind of go with that. Like these people, you know, just get them certain things saying, "Hey, we're going to move you into this place right here. It has a lot of things here. You can go for a swim if you want, if you're having a bad day. There's a gym there for, to take on the stress. There's counseling. There's a safe injection sites for people with drugs addiction. There's AA help. There's other stuff, and you need to put some of these things into these institutions so that you be able to get these people to stop doing what they are and think of a good thing. Now, people with PTSD or whatever it's called, they need the most help. They need the most help because if there are a person, say like a police officer, right? A police officer, a military, a military person, a person that came from the war and saw a lot of stuff, and he can't sleep. He's having violent dreams, or she's having violent dreams. A lot of other stuff, and there's a thing called a third switch. When you have on and off, like for the switch, like for your lights and that. Well, there's a third switch, berserker mode, off, on. what you want is them to not have that berserker mode, and you want them to have that thing to be off so that they can be good. But here's the tough part: you don't know what could trigger his mental madness. What could it be? It could be a child. Sometimes in different countries we'll have children as a violent, as a war criminal, like what happened with what's his name, with the family in the United States. There, it was a war child back then. War childs are usually ones that are victim of being trained to kill, and yet, they just don't know because they were traumatized from that that hurts. It would hurt any child like that, even if it's a female. A female can get that, but at the same time, they gotta do something that regards them for prison time for what they did for a lady. And that's the thing. When you have terrorist lady, they should be in jail. Doesn't matter who it is, but a person like that should be. Um, there's just so much that I wish that I can say, but I can't say very much anymore because a lot of times these institutions, people don't like to talk about it because, oh, it's from the past, what they did to those people and all that stuff. But, how, it was only one government that was doing that, and they're not supporting. But now if there's ever a third government, that third government will help out with the other government to have some sort of thing where they can get help. And that's the biggest thing. And no government wants to do that. No government wants to do that. As much as they want to do it, with the rights of people and all that stuff and that, but if they're not causing any trouble or hurting anybody, then yeah, that'd be fine. But if they are out there hurting people physically or anything like that, it tells you that you, as a person that want to keep them safe, is a failure. You know what I mean? You gotta put these people not behind bars because that's even worse, especially at their mental state. Anybody that has some sort of problem shouldn't be thrown in jail or anything like that, but they should be in an institution where they can get that help and everything else. Some of these people are in drugs, and they can't seem to shut off that violentness or those nightmares that they've been getting. It's getting to the point where can you have, where can you stop, you know? And they don't teach you that in the military. They teach you how to do certain things, and same in the police force, how to do certain things, but they don't teach you how to stop and look in the real world, like your own personal family life. You gotta look at everybody as the same thing, because if you don't, you're basically gonna harm your own family in the future. Your wife will be the first one to notice your changes of attitude, or your girlfriend, because those are the ladies that are going to be the ones in front line of abusive relationship because they didn't get any help on what to do on the situation. And it's not that the doctors or anything, it's their own fault too of not getting that help, because when they were young they were taught how to keep their emotions checked, and that's about it. And when they're in the military, that's what happens. They have to keep their emotions in check. And when they do, they become pretty violent, and that's what you don't want. So that's why I think institutions would be great, especially if there's a higher commander in the institutions that can put that soldier at ease, and they can start doing drills, you know? They can start doing drills, but these drills will be different. It's not like running a 50, well, you can run a 50 lap and all that stuff, but it also you can go out there and do something handy like build a house, you know? All of you doing basically or cutting down trees, you know, doing something to keep your mind going on something good. That is when your switch is off. Have a good time. That's basically what I'm saying. For the ones that are in military or in the police force or anything like that, sometimes you gotta learn when to turn off that violent thing in your mind, because once you turn it on, it's hard to get off, and once you go berserk, there's no way of you stopping because you will not stop. And it doesn't matter what it is, it's either alcohol that started it or anything else like that. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, if you like this stream, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new here. If you already have subscribed to this channel, please put a like down or a thumbs up. Doesn't matter what it is. And I will see you tomorrow around 1 p.m. or around 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That is New York time if you wanted to know. And wherever you are, wherever you live, have a great morning, great afternoon, or great evening, depending where you live. And don't forget to hit the notification bell button so you know when I'm on. And again, I will be on again tomorrow around 1 p.m. or around 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That is New York time. All right, y'all. I catch you tomorrow afternoon. All right. Bye for now. Oh, and I'm still on. There we go.